We're going to explore 5 steps to be free from election anxiety. I'm going to give you 2 bonus steps at the end of the video, so stick around to the end, and that way you'll have valuable tools to have peace of mind through the election process. I'm Mary Beth, and welcome to Queen of Cups Vitality, where we explore balancing the mind-body experience with practical wisdom for a happy, healthy life. There's a reason you've been feeling uneasy. I tuned in with the group experience of this election. There was a lot of tension, there was a lot of anxiousness and nausea, and here's why. Elections are a perfect representation of duality, this earth dimension, right? So the earth dimension is a dual area, light, dark. So duality causes a movement or non-movement of energy, and our true self is non-dual, unconditional love, and our ego self has forgotten our true image and then has been replaced with fear by those who promote and feed on that fear. So the duality in the election is 2 parties, Republican and Democrat, or they say good or bad. Notice elections create an overflowing amount of duality. They intentionally pit groups against each other in the desire for power or control over the group. And I know we're talking about elections, but sometimes you've been pitted against yourself. So here are some key reasons. Division weakens discernment and creates a sense of dependency, loyalty, and blaming, which diverts our attention to making something or someone wrong or an enemy. And when we're living like someone else wants us to live, that creates tension. That makes us weak and preyed upon. We're disempowered because the energy is constricted and not moving, or it's flowing rapidly or erratically because we think others are in control of our destiny. And, to some extent, there's some truth in all that, but it's not the only truth. So elections encourage disempowerment in the energetic and emotional body. And with that, we feel physically, mentally altered. Non-election years, it might trickle or stream. Election years, it's like a... So right and wrong messaging is repeated and repeated. We're encouraged to be afraid of losing control of our lives. And the fear makes us ignore what we're saying yes or no to and how the energy is moving in our body or our energetic field. Disempowerment creates listlessness, or it creates a non-moving of energy, like a rock, or a chaotic flow of energy, which we try to recover through anger. To escape the discomfort or the tension requires ignoring reality, and then people unite to eliminate the discomfort and the threat. And that makes us more programmable for riots, war, and a lost ability to survive. That's first chakra thinking, and sends us right into the fight or flight or freeze mode. So if you're running from a tiger, can you think rationally? So your first step for rational thinking is decide if authority is outside of you or inside of you, by asking yourself what and who you are saying yes or no to, and are you empowered? Let's change the thought of right and wrong into love or fear. Is it a loving thought or a fear thought that I'm saying yes or no to? Empowerment is smooth, gentle, even flow of energy of ease, and it's aligned with love. The second step, we can increase ease versus dis-ease by realizing our attitude is the only thing we can be in control of. Realize there's not 2 sides. The majority of voters want the same thing: security. All of our first chakras have been pinged. So that makes us one, even if we have different thoughts that pinged our first chakras. So having the same thoughts are not going to be what gives us freedom. We've been fed selective info, and we don't really know all that's going on. So the only thing we can do is surrender or let go of what we can't control. And what we can't control is everything and everyone. We can't control any of it. So if it's outside of ourselves, we can't control it. So give up the desire that the other side changes to the same thoughts you have, and instead decide to have control over your own attitude, which shapes your experience as best you can. The third step is to let go of right or wrong, to be empowered or happy. So that's the only way you can do it. Socially, there's right and wrong, but we're not in control of it and others. Right and wrong is linked with fear, and it will cause tension. Wisdom only comes with ease, and then we can act from wisdom. So the only other option is take civics, poli-sci, or a law course, and have your life truly be about fully understanding the intricacies of politics in the world. And, more power to those that do it. But, I don't understand how my TV works, but I am in charge of what I see and what I feel and what I tune into. The fourth step is find the highest energy or loving symbol that you can possibly imagine or experience. Imagine the highest good that's beyond humans. When you find a tightness in your body, then decide, I'm going to be obstinate. I'm going to say no. I will not let my mind be filled with fear. Instead, I'm going to attune to unconditional love, and I'm going to create the life I see for myself. And I'm grateful for any good in my life. Make a resolution to not waver from those thoughts. Think of any good in your life you can be grateful for. And if you can't think of anything to be grateful for, then get out in nature and look at some beauty and allow that beauty to start to move to and through you. And then you can start to feel gratitude with that. When you feel the good, when you feel the beauty, when you feel the gratitude, then find a tension spot in your body. Allow that to move into that area, and you'll start to feel the area to melt. If the energies are really, really moving erratically, then just watch them. They'll slow down, and then you can start to allow the good or the beauty and gratitude to move into that area, and then it'll start to melt. And then what you can do from there is you can expand it out into the good, or it can just go. So what you're doing is you're letting go of the inner grip that wants to be right and in control of others, and you're replacing the grip with love and gratitude. Allow and trust the ease that is as it's returning. You're unplugging from fear and you're plugging into love. Know what you're plugging into as often as you can. The fifth step is don't keep adding to the tension. Fear sells, so it's important to limit plugging into news, especially news that makes you feel like you're the only one that knows. Sales tactics often increase fear and separation. Do your best to remove yourself from fear talk. 6, and the first bonus step, engage in regular physical activity, whether it's a brisk walk, yoga, dancing, coloring, painting, gardening, reading happy material, spending time with someone who's uplifting. Immerse yourself in activities of love that can provide beauty and a happy, healthy flow of energy. 7th, and the second bonus step is stress wreaks havoc on the physical body and the microbiome. And so the body tends to dump out tons of minerals, magnesium, and B vitamins. And so those are going to have to be replaced. Dark green leafy vegetables, whole foods. or supplements, which I can link to some below. And also aromatherapy can help. I can also link something to that. There are many ways that you can start to feel a nourishment returning since it's been drained out. Realize also that folks are not always into unplugging, and we've all been received this kind of programming, shall we say, and so not everybody wants to unplug, and you've got to realize that's okay. It's okay to prioritize your own peace of mind. At the end of all this, when you can plug into the good, it doesn't matter the election outcome, because you're going to be plugged into the good. You're going to transform mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, no matter what the election outcome. So you get to choose what you connect to. Refuse to be influenced by crowd thinking, and keep the blinders off, and don't be deceived. You can also apply this to tensions from the past as well. So watch more about breaking free here. And please subscribe, like, and share this videos with others. It really, truly helps this channel. We're all in this together. Thank you for watching. Take good care.